Those of us who are trained overseas, either you were a nurse or you were a doctor, when you come into this country, you need to write series of exams before you can be on the register of the United Kingdom to practice, either as a nurse or as a doctor. So when I came, I took classes. I went online. I sought for good tutors to take me through the classes so that I'll be able to write the exams and then pass. I went for my first tutor. They took me through. It was 4 subtests: reading, speaking, writing, and then listening. I passed 3. In all, I was supposed to have, 380, 380, 380. I wrote the first one, and then I had reading, 280. The remaining one, I had passed more than expected. I went for the second time, reading, 280. So I said to myself, well, it's a starter, so no worries. I went for the third time, reading, 280. If I had to get 2 300s, I could just combine it and then move forward. But the enemy said no. I went for the fourth time, reading, 280. At this time, I was very frustrated. I was depressed. In Ghana, I am on my own, a big woman. And then I came to the United Kingdom, and just English language treating me as if I am nobody. Meanwhile, I was teaching other colleagues. The most annoying part, where I saw that this is not ordinary, was the most annoying part. Whilst I took these classes, I was teaching my other colleagues back at home, and they were passing, coming back, the NHS bringing them to the United Kingdom for them to practice. And I was here, still struggling with reading. I went for the 6th time, reading, 280. Then on the 7th one, I contacted Papa. By then, I had gotten in touch. I said, no, this thing, something must be stopped. It has to stop. It has to stop. And then we prayed. Initially, he asked me to come to Birmingham, and I said, I'm not coming. In fact, I don't have money, because anytime I work, the small money is what I've been using in registering. So I'm not sure I'll be able to come. And then he said, well, I'm going to pray. Let's all pray. And then when I was about to register, I called him and I told him that this time I'm registering on the 3rd of December. And he said, go ahead and register. I said, yes, man, won't you say something? He said, go ahead and register. So I also went ahead and then I registered, yes. And then, to God be the glory, I had the alert that the result has been released. My heart, anytime I have this alert, it's like I have sleepless nights. I don't know if I should open it, but I need it. That's the most important thing. And then finally, I mastered courage. Then I opened it. To God be the glory. I passed. I passed. This time, reading was not 280. I passed and I passed and I passed very well. It was, I don't know where that was coming from, because the night for me to go and write the exams, usually we write these exams on Saturdays. So the Friday I called him. I was waiting. He said, I'm in the church praying. I'm in the church praying. It was 11, 12. I'm in the church praying. Papa said something. It's getting to the day I'm going to write the exams. And then finally he called and he prayed for me. And that was the end. The Lord broke the yoke of stagnation. The enemy really wanted to disgrace me. But I thank God the Lord used you in blessing me. Amen.